Shalom, shalom. It's your brother Montazal. Just doing another lesson in transit. Basically just thinking out loud again, you know. I was just thinking about like the curses. But before I open up, I want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah, Wahara Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone and rule well. Peace and salutations to all your Akim out here laboring in truth and sincerity. All right. So yeah, basically, I was thinking about the curses, man. You know, our curses, the curses that we have under. I was thinking about a particular one. It's about the when it said that the woman is tender. Matter of fact, I'll get it real quick. This is Deuteronomy 28. Verse 56, it says, the woman is like the tender and delicate woman among you, which would not venture to set the sole of her foot upon the ground for delicateness and tenderness. Her eye shall be evil toward her husband. It's like toward her husband of her bosom, and toward her son, and towards her daughter. So yeah, I was thinking about these curses, man, and you know, and basically, you know, in these times right here, this curse, I can see why that's so, and the reason why, you know, we got this little, you know, little beef between each other, Israelite men and women, you know, mainly Judah or the Southern Kingdom, you know. Mainly those two, you know, because mainly, and I'm gonna read on down and read the other. Finish reading that. No, wait. Yeah, Khan. I'm gonna keep on reading down. He says, and toward her young one, there cometh out from between her feet, and toward her children, which she shall bear, where she shall eat them for want of things. Secretly in the siege and straightness, I believe that straightness is talking about difficulties. He says, where with thine enemies shall distress thee in thy gates, if thou wilt not observe to do all. Salaki, I think that was it on that. Yeah, and I'm gonna get the other one on the man. So basically, you know, it's because too, the reason why that curse is like the cause and effect, you know, of this is the result of us being disobedient and not observing the law, statutes, and commandments and doing them, you know, being behind enemy lines, you know, and basically not having might, you know, Israelite men not having the might in their hands anymore, man. Because the Lord said, matter of fact, I'll get there real quick. He said there should be no might in your hands. Just lock you 1 second. Bear with me. This is Deuteronomy 28:32. He said, thy sons and thy daughters shall be given into another people, and thy eyes shall look and fail with them. Slakia, and fill with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thy hand. So basically, it ain't gonna be nothing you gonna be able to do. You ain't gonna be able to stop this thing from happening, and that's what happened when we was in slavery. There was nothing we can do, man. We couldn't stop them from, you know, selling our kids off or auctioning them off, trading them off, whatever they were doing. The might was taken away from us, man. We was in chains and shackles. Our power was taken away. We lost that. We're breaking the law, statutes, and commandments. We got banished from out of the, mainly from the land of Israel, man. Our own land, where the Most High, you know, He gave us our laws, the laws of our land, which was His laws, you know, His laws, statutes, and commandments, man. We're supposed to keep those laws, statutes, and commandments, you know. And basically, being over here in Babylon the Great, not having any might, even all the way into this day, you know, we're up under this devil's laws. We're up under his laws now, man. And we're governed by his laws here in this land. We can't do certain things according to our laws. You know, we can't, you know, even really practice them all the way. That's why we are saved by mercy and grace. But being up under this so-called white man's laws, Esau, even who that is, being up under Esau's laws, we have to be a certain kind of way. And basically, what Esau did, he took the Israelite woman and he turned her against us. You know, mainly because we ain't got no might in our hand. And then what he did was, you know, he did butt breaking and humiliation of the Israelite men in front of our women. He made us look weak and docile, you know, because we couldn't do anything. We couldn't save them. We couldn't stop this devil. You know, he was raping them and taking them. You know, so now, you know, this is the result of breaking the law, statutes, and commandments. You know, being weak, not having anything. Then this devil, he went even further, and he helped further the affliction even more in these times by, like in the '60s, he started giving so-called black women jobs. You know, and what you call Social Security, welfare. Section 8, low income living, food stamps, and then even more. At first, and I found this out with the child support, man. He started putting Jake on child support, man. At first, he was giving the welfare for free. Like in the 60s and the 70s, in the 80s, he was giving it away for free, and then he turned it up in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? And started making Jake have to pay for the child support. And if Jake don't pay for child support, then guess what? Jake going to jail. Or Jake can't get no passport. Or you can lose your license. You can't even get a fishing license in certain states being on child support. You know, paying child support. You know, like I say, he helped further affliction, man. You know, keep his foot on our necks, man. And at the same time, he puffed these so-called Negro women, Israelite women who are Southern Kingdom mainly, pump their heads up, man. You know, and make them look down upon us. You know, and then they become whores and sluts, and they lay around with all these different men because they took the bag from Esau. Esau told him, look, man, we'll give you this. You just can't have you can't have a man in your house. You know, and then it's been going on generation after generation since the 60s. You know what I'm saying? To these women with the same mentality, you know. And now we got an evil eye too toward our women for listening to this damn devil, man. You know, that's part of the curses, man. In fact, let me grab that right quick. Read this. He shall have an evil eye toward. One second. Stupid Apple phones locked in. This is Deuteronomy 28:54. It says, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, so that the man that is tender among you and very delicate, his eye shall be evil toward his brother, and toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave. He says, so that he will not give to any of them of the flesh of his children whom he shall eat, because he have nothing left in the siege, and in the straightness wherewith thy enemy shall distress thee in all thy gates. But yeah, ultimately, right now, you know, that's how the way it is, man. We got an evil eye toward our brothers, our own brothers, and mainly all of this comes from, you know, having low self-esteem, you know, a lack of things. We have a lack of substance. We don't have anything, you know, and you know that evil eye, you know, toward his brother. It all comes into wickedness, man. All because, man, we fell away from the law, statutes, and commandments, man. You know, we're in a place right now where you got to compete, you know, for a woman, you know, and then a woman is bugged out. She done been with like 100 different men already before she got with you. Then these niggas out here hating on that or whatever, or hating on what you got, you know, hating how the way you look or whatever. This is the repercussion of breaking the law, statutes, and commandments, man. We had all of these things, man. We had all of these things and then some. When we was in the land of milk and honey, the land of Israel, our land, man. You know, the law, statutes, and commandments. Basically, now what we're learning, you know, through this process of what we're going through, you know, up under these curses, you know, we're starting to learn. Grab this real quick. The laws are not grievous, and then I'm gonna end it with that. You know, we really ultimately are learning, you know, from the things that we're going through right now, breaking these laws. The result of it, you know, is death. You know, like the scriptures say, the wages of sin is death, man. You know, we lose, you know, without Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you know, we lose everything. You know, we lose salvation. We've lost our dignity here. We lost everything. We've been beat down into the dust. But now the Lord is renewing us, you know, through the Spirit and power, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, you know, to be quickened in the Spirit and, you know, to come up out of this wicked place, man. You know, because now we understand, man. We understand that the law, statutes, and commandments are good for us. This is 1 John chapter 5. He says, by this we know that we love the children of the Most High, when we love God and keep His commandments. For this is the love of God, that we keep His commandments, and His commandments are not grievous. So now, you know, we know, man, that keep the commandments of the Lord, you know, was never grievous. You know, so the Most High did, He brought us over here through this slavery, you know what I'm saying? Ultimately, it's so that we can learn, you know, and get an understanding of what the laws do and how the way they protect us, you know? How all the time it was really the love of Yahweh. You know, the law, statutes, and commandments were always good for us. They was never grievous, man. You know, His laws keep us alive, you know, and it keeps order and balance within our nation, amongst our people. There's no hate, you know, with the law, statutes, and commandments. There's no hate, man. There's no guile, you know. And then basically, man, that's what we need to return back to, you know. That's why we out here crying and sighing, man, you know. Because our people are caught up in all types of madness, wickedness, abominations, you know, because they don't have the law, statutes, and commandments, man. Full of hate and malice, you know, and evil, wickedness, you know? Out here just completely just gone and lost, man. You know, I was just thinking out loud about that, you know. Came to my mind, you know, how the way Jake out here living all dead like zombies, man. Esau has really did a number, you know, on Jake. You know, but that's all right. Hey, Esau, he ain't bank on the elect. You know, he didn't bank on the Lord still calling out to his sheep. You know, he didn't bank that the Lord got an election. You know, yeah, that's all I had. That's all I had. Shalom.